What's up everybody, it's Nico Sotectro, and today we'll be unboxing this 17-inch MacBook Pro. This is the newest model. It's got an i7 in it and an anti-glare screen. Aside from that, it's all stock. It's got 4 gigabytes of memory, 54 RPM, 500 gigabyte hard drive, and the nVidia 330M graphics card. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Alright, so here we are, 17-inch MacBook Pro, LED backlit, widescreen notebook as it says. I'm sure you guys have all seen this before, including on our own channel. I have another 17-inch MacBook Pro unboxing, but the story behind that was it was the i5 model. I was having a lot of issues with it. Finally today I went back and they decided to replace it for me, so I upgraded to the i7 because I wasn't too happy with the i5. So I got the i7, and for the first time ever I went with an anti-glare screen. Now I've been using those glossy screens for years. Since the first MacBook came out, and then, you know, with this generation, but I don't know, it's a little hard on the eyes when it's completely dark, and when it's not completely dark I get a lot of reflections. I always loved it. I love the vivid colors, but decided to give this a try. So here's the front. On the top you've got some specs: 2.66 Intel Core i7, 4 gigabytes of memory, 500 gigabyte 54 RPM hard drive, which is going to come out ASAP because that 5400 RPM is not up to par for me. But I mean, you know, that sound like I need something better, but I kind of do, because 5400 RPM isn't too great in my opinion. Anyway, and I'd love to bump that 4 gigabytes up to 8 gigabytes at some point. That's why I went with the i7 instead of a memory upgrade, because I can always do that later. And this has the 330M by nVidia, of course. On the other side of the box you've got a picture of the notebook. However, it doesn't show the silver bezel that's on the matte screen, even though it should be matte. And that's another thing, if you guys want to pick up an i7 17-inch in the store, you're going to have to go with the matte model, because they don't carry glossy i7 and 17-inch in the stores. So, and today we've got one of these clips, one of these hair clips, so following the tradition of weird things to unbox items with. I don't think this is going to cut it, but I wish I had my knives. I have no clue where they went when we moved. There we go. So here we go. We'll open it up. And this is your standard MacBook packaging. Nothing really changes here until a new generation comes out. You can see it says designed by Apple in California, but of course it's made in China, if I'm not mistaken. So there's the laptop itself. We'll put that to the side for just a second as we go through everything else. Of course you've got your power cable, and interestingly enough I still have my old one, so I don't know, maybe I'll sell one of them. They didn't want it back when they replaced my laptop, so. And here's the rest of it. This is the brick, and I don't know, it's kind of loosely packaged. I know I'm always complaining about packaging, but I always get the feeling that things have been opened before. There's fingerprints on it, whatever. As long as the laptop works, right? Digging deeper, we've got our install CDs, our documentation, and all that. So let's take a look. On the right side, we've got everything else. I probably should have done that second, but you've got stickers, software license agreement, your OS 10 install DVD. This is Snow Leopard 10.6.3. And your applications install DVD. On the other side you've got everything Mac, and this is just a booklet that kind of tells you how to use your laptop, some of the new features, and pretty much everything about it. And this is all in English. Underneath that you've got your microfiber, Apple branded. Love getting new microfibers, always using them, so if anything it's worth it just for the new microfiber. Alright, let's get this stuff out of the way and on to the main event. Here is the actual notebook itself. We'll go ahead and pan you guys down, and excuse my scratched up desk. It's actually supposed to be stainless steel, but it scratches up so easily. It looks cool at first, but then you end up getting, bam, scratches, all that. So let's go ahead and check this out. flip it over. Go ahead and rip that. There's pretty much no way around that, especially if you're in a hurry. Probably sounds awful on the microphone. I apologize about that. So here it is, looking good so far. Get this out of the way. Looking good so far. Kind of a hairline right there, whatever. Here's the top. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but see that marking right there? That looks like it's kind of on there. Alright, it's gone. Just from the factory, I guess. Let's take a quick product tour. So on the front, you've got your LED indicator, which indicates sleep or wake mode. You also have the infrared sensor in there for your Apple remote that is sold separately for $19.99. On this side, you've got, there we go, you've got your battery indicator. So it looks like that's full. You've got your express card slot. Got your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and input microphone jack. We've got 3 USB ports on the 17-inch. You've got your mini display port out, Firewire 800 port, Ethernet port, and of course your power port, which the name is escaping me right now, but on the back you've got nothing, just the hinge. And on this side you've got your super drive and your Kensington lock right there, and the power is actually called the MagSafe. Let's go ahead and open this up. And there is that, that's my cat, and there's that matte display, which is very new to me. Certainly probably not new to some of you guys. I know a lot of people like that matte display, or anti-glare as Apple calls it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the product. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Also, since this is a matte display with the silver bezel along the top next to your iSight camera, and I should have done this before I turned the screen on, but you'll see your little sensor right there for the brightness, which is pretty cool to actually see it. Can't see it on the other ones because it's a black glass display. Alright guys, that was a quick unboxing and first look at the 2010 17-inch MacBook Pro with an i7 and anti-glare screen. So again, this is my cat Finola, and I'm Nikos. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or if you want to see some benchmarks, anything else on this laptop, let me know. I'll let you guys know what I think of it in a future video, as well as how I like the anti-glare screen in comparison with the glossy or glass screen, whatever you want to call it. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Be sure to check out our current giveaway, which is for a Spec Pixel Skin HD for the iPhone 4. That's going on right now. It's going to end pretty soon. So go ahead and check out our other videos and get in on that if you're interested. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.